Question number 7 on the reading portion of College Board's Test 5. The primary impression created by the narrator's description of Mr. Peters in lines 74 to 79 is that he is... So we need to talk about what's the impression by the narrator of Mr. Peters. You know, how is the narrator describing Mr. Peters? Lines 74 to 79. It's only a few lines, so let's read it. Mr. Peters' hair was turning gray and his scalp showed through on top, so he was getting bald. He had lost weight, no longer filled out his clothes the way he used to. His color was poor. He lost weight. It's kind of this like sad scene of a run-down man. So the primary impression created by the narrator's description of Mr. Peters in line 74 to 79 is that he is healthy and fit. No, it almost talks that he's sickly. It says that his color was poor, that he lost weight, and he's growing bald and gray. Nothing about that screams health and fit to me. He is angry and menacing. We don't know that he's angry. And we don't know that he's menacing. Menacing means that you're almost like imposing or you're a little bit intimidating. There's no reason to believe that. There's no reason to believe that. And if anything, actually, I think that I didn't think you were coming, that line he says that. The fact that he says that is almost like not a slap in the face of his father, but he's like, oh, you know, look who decided to show up. It's almost like a nice way of saying that. At least that's my read of it. So I don't think anything that we've read in the story leads us to believe that Mr. Peters is angry and menacing. We just don't know that. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. We just don't know. The primary impression created by the narrator's description of Mr. Peters in line 74 to 79 is that he is nervous and hesitant. Again, we don't know that he's nervous or hesitant. This part doesn't tell us that Mr. Peters is nervous. He could be very confident. And again, hesitant. It doesn't say he's like, oh, I don't know what to do, or like he's hesitant. He's not sure exactly what move to make. We don't know that either. I feel like these are just misleading. Again, thank God. D, aging and shriveled. Is he aging? Yes. He's aging because it says his hair was turning gray and his scalp was showing, so he was losing hair. And shriveled. Shriveled means that it kind of like dries up or it like loses mass. You know, a grape shrivels to a raisin. And what do we know? He lost weight. If you lose weight and you no longer fill your clothes, it means that you shriveled. The answer number 7 is going to be D. It's the only one that makes any sense.